Hey there, this is Darren, day 104, 54 minutes, reading Rocky. And what really stuck out in this, again, we're rooting for Rocky. A couple scenes that jumped out at me, and I'm kind of understanding now why they were placed where they were, which gets us to back to the rooting principles. Thinking of an event that gets us to see who and why, and that we should like the main character, an appealing protagonist. And one of them, we see Rocky come up to a young girl who's hanging out with the wrong crowd, and they're influencing her to um, smoke and drink and be, let's say, prematurely sexy because she's a very young teenager. And he takes her home and kind of tells her what her life's going to be like in a few years if she's talks dirty and naughty the way she was, and what people will think of her, and they'll think of her reputation, not who she was, where she hung out and blah blah blah. So we like that he cares. And then the other one, the other scene was when, what was it? Hmm. How he's, I think it's how he's treating Adrian, and how she's so incredibly shy, and he's just trying to charm her with all that he has, and um, very carefully um, trying to ask her out and get her to go out on a date, but she's painfully shy and doesn't want anything to do with it. And also, even though Rocky um, is a thug for one of the loan sharks there, we see that he has a heart and he has sympathy, that he doesn't actually want to break somebody's thumb, even though the guy is trying and pays a little bit, da da da. But bottom line is, Rocky doesn't break his thumb, even though that's what he's supposed to do. But then, unfortunately, the boss finds out, not happy about it, but he likes Rocky. So it's also interesting seeing how the other characters are being planted, like Apollo. When we learn about Apollo, it's very clear that he's um, about the money and the fight, and the person that he's going to fight is can't because he sprained his wrist. So that's how they come across Rocky. That he's just a name in the book. So this is the underdog story, Rocky getting his long shot. So it's just interesting learning more about screenwriting and seeing the seeds that are planted along the way, and how they will come together as we go. So I don't know if that made any sense to you. It did to me, but it helps me to really express what I'm trying to learn as I go. It's almost like we teach people when you're speaking, and they learn from us to go teach it to other people so that they can, in fact, get it more into their subconscious. So it's helpful to teach others what you're learning along the way. So I guess it's another bonus for me. Well, I hope it's a bonus for you too. But so a lot of reading today in the Rocky script. I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow, if not on Friday. And it's challenging too. And I feel some days I feel like I'm actually dragging my feet a little bit because I don't want to get to that writing part, because I'm gonna know it's gonna be more challenging to me. But at the same time, it's a little scary, the next part of what I'm coming to, and well, I want you to know that even though I've been fortunate in my life and I've accomplished what I have, I still have that little voice of doubt that you can't write a script. I mean, really, really. So I have that little cynic in my head too. Just want you to know that. Anything you accomplish doesn't necessarily mean that that cynic goes away. So, getting tired, heading to bed. Hope this has been helpful for you. I made some good progress today, and some more tomorrow. How about you? What did you do today? And more importantly, what are you going to do tomorrow to get closer to your dream? See you tomorrow.
stage time.